Dolphins. With my partner Greg Olson, Mike Tirico, Joey Sly, set to get this one going. Off we go from Hard Rock Stadium. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
The Dolphins take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
A play fake. Now, 2 with a throw. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
There's no more efficient play in the NFL, Mike, than the play-action passing game. And you can see here why. You make the defense have to honor both the run and the pass, and he's able to pick up a nice gain to his tight end.
And he's out of bounds up beyond the 45-yard line. Tua and his old Bama teammate Waddle for the Dolphin first down.
First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Solo like Zion. Fly.
A first carry here for Devon Achane. And let's give it about 4 on that one. Sauce Gardner makes the tackle.
He's across midfield to the 49-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup. Second and 6.
From just across the midfield stripe, here's second down.
Let's go.
A pistol set with Tagovailoa. That's caught on the right side by Waddle. And he's in! Jalen Waddle. Touchdown Miami. His 4th TD grab of the season. And that is the way to start a game. Not just score, but Greg, score quickly. A nice opening drive for the first 6 points.
Well, it seems like the hour spent on that opening game script was time well spent. I mean, to take the ball right down the field that quickly, right out of the gates, that's a pretty good opening drive and an early 6 points.
Makes the score Dolphins 7, Jets nothing. Jason Sanders to kick off for Miami.
After the touchdown, Myers is back to boot this one away.
The Jets take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Hey, Monday. Here we go. Right.
Right to the air, it's Fields. Moving outside the pocket, taking off, and Fields is tough to bring down the open field. Gives the D a break as he slides down. But he got the first down.
You can see here, Mike, the impact that sending your receivers deep does to the defense. You add so many layers, and the defense has to get so much depth in their pass coverage. It leaves a lot of room underneath, and that's exactly what the quarterback takes advantage. Tucks the ball down, turns into a runner, picks up the first down.
Angel. Here we go, son. Hey, can't. 58. Right.
Fields operating out of the pistol. And he gets that to Hartman. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
It's a gain of 14 yards.
Pickup of 14 on that ball. And the Jets have a first down.
First and 10 at the
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get them the ball, pick up the first down.
And he's going to go into the end zone on an electrifying run. Justin Fields. Touchdown, New York. That That one is going to hurt the defense. He's looking to throw, can't find anyone, takes off, and Greggy takes it the distance for an exciting touchdown run.
And these are the plays, Mike, that just drive defensive coordinators crazy. You have all of his targets covered up, nowhere to go with the ball, and next thing you know, he gets out of the pocket, takes it all the way with his legs. He's just as dangerous with those feet as he is with his arm.
Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. On the return, Malik Washington. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
On the return, the Dolphins take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
On the ground to start the drive, it's Achane. And he'll wind up getting about 4 before he's shown the sideline. Ball on the 30 now. Here's 2nd and 6. From the gun, here's Tua. He's going to look deep for Tyreek. That is brought in. And he's going to be brought down inside the 15. It is a big play. Tua to Tyreek. 56 yards.
At the 14-yard line.
On the move at the 14-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Able to make one man miss, but that's all. They get him. Take him down behind the line.
Now behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of
Last
2.
play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. Out of the gun, Tagovailoa. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up 3rd down.
That's a gain of 7. Brings up 3rd and 5.
Hey, 21, turbo 1. What's the back on this play? What's the back on this play? Out.
Again, it's Tua. They're called in at the 2. And they'll stop him just short of the goal lines, but they are going to have enough to convert. It's going to be 1st and goal.
At the 2-yard line.
Nothing really fancy about that last completion, but what it does do, Mike, is now they are on the doorstep of the end zone. So now they've got to find a way to finish this long drive with a touchdown.
Out.
Achane is into the end zone. Touchdown.
Make no mistake about it, he may get the glory, but that does not happen without unbelievable blocking up front. So let's give the big guys all the credit in the world. He's able to displace the defense right there at the point of attack, and that's about as easy a goal line touchdown as you're going to see all year.
The extra point by Sanders is good. And the Dolphins will move out to a 14-7 lead. After the touchdown, Myers is back to boot this one away. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
They're on the 35-yard line.
Can't.
Fields now to throw on 1st down. That's caught. It's the tight end, Mason Taylor. And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line. Love to start any drive like that. 18 on the first play. And a 1st down.
And the Jets 1st down.
Angel.
A 1st down throw for Fields.
You know, Mike, nice job here by the quarterback, just understanding on these early downs, you just don't want to go backwards. So he's able to avoid the negative play, pick up a little bit, and mostly avoid the sack.
From the 46, here's 2nd and 9. Off the play action, here's Fields. On the move left. And he will not get back to the line of scrimmage. That's going to go down as a sack and a loss of a couple.
Sacked. A loss of 2 yards. And it's 3rd down. 3rd and 11.
So, backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. On the ground, here's the rookie from Southern Cal. Big play here. They're going to go for it on 4th down.
Here we go. Man, 331.
Fields to throw for it. That's taken in. And he's going to have the Jets 1st down. As this defense can't come up with the play they need, they surrender a gain of 17 on 4th down. So some early intrigue as we have reached the end of the 1st quarter. 14-7 is our score. And we're back to South Florida after this. First and 10. They go play action with Fields. He'll get it into the hands of Garrett Wilson. And he's going to be brought down just outside the 10-yard line.
14 more yards.
First catch for him on the afternoon, and it results in a 1st down.
First and goal, Jets.
Pistol snap back to Fields.
It's a nice job here defensively. Down here tight, it's easy to be so concerned about stopping the pass that you lose sight of the quarterback when he decides to become a runner. Not the case here. Picks up a little positive yardage, sets up 2nd and goal.
Ball is at the 8 for 2nd and goal. From the shotgun, it's Fields. He pulls it in around the 5. And he will win the race to the pylon. He's in. Touchdown, New York. That's the 5th touchdown for him on the year. The quarterback, with all of his eligible receivers available, uses the back out of the backfield that time, Greg, to take it to the end zone.
And when your running back, Mike, is a valid threat in the passing game, man, it just gives you so many options. And in this case, it was the running back that was the open target. He's able to put the pass on the money. Easy 6 points.
So back to level after the touchdown. Time for the kickoff. Washington now to return it. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
Ready, teams, out!
They'll start on the ground. It's Achane. And a nice run there on 1st down, getting 8. Setting up 2nd and 2.
At the 34-yard line. 8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
They're right here.
They'll stay on the ground with Achane. They'll mark them down up at the 44-yard line. A gain there of 10 yards. good for a Dolphins first down.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
Out of bounds at his own 49-yard line.
Just shy of midfield. Here's second down. A shotgun snap for Tua. This one caught by Waller. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line. That one good for 29.
The thing that jumps out to me the most, Mike, is just how often the quarterback is able to throw the ball to his first read in the progression. So hats off to the play caller. Him and the quarterback seeing the game through the exact same set of eyes, and there is a lot of room to operate.
Tua, give it to Achan. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
He was taken down at the 22-yard line. A gain of a yard brings up 2nd and 9.
From the 22 now, here's 2nd and 9. Tua will get this one out wide to Tyreek. To the 10-yard line. He is out of bounds there. That's his 3rd catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
We hear the term RPO so often, Mike, and it continues to kind of trickle its way into the NFL. But remember, it's a lot different in the NFL than it is in the college game, where it's a lot more prevalent. The lineman...
Oh, he's hit behind the line, and the ball is out. And they will get another chance. They cover it up after very nearly squandering a great scoring opportunity.
So as you start operating your red zone offense, of course it goes without saying, Mike, you're trying to score touchdowns. But the worst case scenario is that you bring your field goal unit and you at least try for 3. You have to protect the ball. Turnovers are the cardinal sin of red zone offense. In this case, they dodge a little bit of a bullet here. The ball comes loose. Fortunately for the ball carrier, his own team recovers it. They can keep their offense on the field and see if they can finish this drive.
It's 3rd down and goal to go.
This is the 8th play of this drive, and it's 3rd and goal. Now it's Tua. That is caught in the middle of the end zone. Darren Waller. Touchdown, Dolphins. The tight end using the middle of the field. I got a tight end next to me who's caught 60 NFL touchdowns. Knows how to operate down in those spaces.
And that was my favorite place to operate, Mike. I always had this rule: the closer you got to the middle of the field, the worse they got at defending the pass. So that's where I wanted to work, and that's where this guy was working and leads himself to a touchdown.
After the touchdown, Myers is back to boot this one away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback.
Their own 35-yard line.
First down, Fields. That's right side and caught by Taylor. They get 13 to begin the drive. It's a first down.
We've really seen both teams have a lot of success moving the ball throughout this entire first half, and just seems this possession is going to be more of the same as they start this drive.
On 1st and 10, Fields. He'll go right back to Taylor, who's got it again. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. That's his 3rd catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
First down. A gain of 16 yards. First down, Jets.
Working out of the gun, it's Fields. The pass rush gets home, and he goes down. Kenneth Black in there for the sack, worked his way through. It's a loss of 5.
Defense came out in a soft zone, and I think it caught the quarterback a little off guard. He was trying to attack them downfield. By the time he was able to get through his progression to his check down, he ran out of time, and that's all the pass rush needed to get to the backfield and bring him down.
They'll be marked down very close to the first down. They got 14 to the 15 that they needed. It's going to set up a mandatory third and short. And they bring him down at the 23, but that will do just fine. Move the chains. First down picks up.
I know it's early in this game, but in my mind, that's 4-down territory, and certainly now the coach doesn't have to make that decision. He keeps it on the ground on third and short, gets a fresh set of downs, and now they got to see if they can come away with some points.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for first and 10. He'll throw it left and has his running back.
Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly second down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more. Fields from the pistol. And he gets that one complete to his tight end, Taylor.
Now they're entering the area of the field, especially with the amount of yards they've gained on this possession, Mike, where it feels like a touchdown is critical. For the defense, settling for a field goal here, especially with the ball where it is, feels like a win.
They can still get a first down at the 1. First and 10, they go from the 11. Now, Fields. That one is complete to Hartman. And he'll get about 6 out of that one before being forced out of bounds.
Certainly not the biggest play of the day, but a good example of picking up positive yardage, staying ahead of the chains by a well-timed ball and a well-timed route.
Here we go. You got what? Green knights.
Now a second down throw for Fields. And it'll be a short pickup. That's not enough for the first down. Now the Jets going to use the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half. They have converted twice on third down on this drive, and they need a yard here with 3rd and 1. That one is caught beyond the pylon. Touchdown, Jets.
You know, we spent so much time talking about the heroics of a game-winning drive to end the fourth quarter in 2-minute mode. Now let's talk about a 2-minute mode, Mike, at the end of the first half. It might not be in walk-off fashion, but I'll tell you what, executing that here, going into halftime, changes this entire game.
Joey Sly set to kick off.
So, a new ball game. We are all tied. Final moments of this first half as the kick's away. Washington now to return it. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
At their own 26-yard line.
And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And a good piece of running there. He'll get about 9 yards past the 35-yard line. Could not ask for more from that first half. All even as we begin quarter number 3.
Something takes a part of me. Something lost in the atmosphere. It's all lost,
They put Wilson in motion.
11, 11, 11.
Throwing is Fields. Exiting the pocket right. Now he'll run it.
Well, let's give credit here to the coverage unit. Like, there was nowhere to go with the ball for that quarterback. He had no choice but to just tuck it down himself, and he's able only to pick up a short gain.
A run now on second down. Inside the 30. And he will score. Touchdown, New York. That's his second touchdown of this one, and he's got a half dozen for the year. Good-looking rushing touchdown there. Offensive line does its job. That back taking off to the end zone for the touchdown.
Mike, you're exactly right. He might get credit in the box score for that long rushing touchdown, but it was the big guys up front who were able to make that play possible.
Makes the score Jets 28, Dolphins 21. Joey Sly.
Following the touchdown, here's Sly to kick it away. Washington now to return it. Oh, he's got room past the 30. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line.
At their own 32-yard line.
This ain't what you want. Project, this ain't what you want. This ain't what you want.
On 1st and 10, here's Tua. To the left side, in the hands of Hill. That keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball, modest gain.
And he's out of bounds, but they take it to the red zone. Inside the 20. A big play and a much-needed one as well. To gain of 43 yards.
At the 17-yard line.
Now a first down throw for Tua. That's to Waddle again. And he'll take this down to the 2-yard line, but they are in business. First and goal coming up.
This has been a really good drive so far, but what I really like, Mike, is they're down here in the red zone, and they continue to attack. Now, not quite a touchdown, but with first and goal, this defense certainly has their back against the ropes.
Oh, nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain.
To play corner in this league, Mike, you have to have great reactions and instincts. In this case, he trusts those instincts from the jump, and he's able to send the offense going backwards as a result.
Again, it's Tua. And he's in. Tyreek Hill. Touchdown, Miami. Now Sanders on for the extra point. He knocks it through. And the Dolphins have come back to level things. It's 28 all.
Jason Sanders to kick off for Miami.
So back to level after the touchdown. Time for the kickoff.
The Jets take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Hey, Ken. Here we go, son. Delta. Hey, move 58, move 58. Go.
Play action now for Fields. Flush to his right. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield. First time they've looked his way all game long. He comes through with the grab and a first down.
And this is where the quarterback's improv skills really kind of come into play. The ability to play off-platform, throw from different arm angles. It's something that we're seeing a lot play out across the league. And yes, you have to throw from a spot in the middle of the pocket. But if you can only do that It's hard to play quarterback in today's NFL. So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules. And the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball.
The coverage too good downfield. They'll wind up taking him down.
If there's any silver lining for this drive, Mike, it's the fact that at least this sack occurred on an early down. So I guess technically they have a chance to claw themselves out of this hole, but that's the third sack of the game. And this defense doesn't show any signs of slowing down.
Third down and 3. Off the play action, here's Fields. And on third down, that ball incomplete.
I think he predetermined that third down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
It's too long for a field goal. They'll go for it here on fourth down. They'll try and run for it. And he is not going to get there. Short of the marker. And that's going to be a turnover on down. On the carry, it's Achan. He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too. Here's a 2nd and 12.
Brings up 2nd and 12 at the 40-yard line.
Once again, it's Achan. And they'll stop. At least it's an improvement over the last play. They're not losing yards, but it didn't gain any here. And now it's going to be third down. Now the Dolphins going to use the first of their timeouts for third down.
Already know I go. Already know I got shit on go. Money calling, gotta go. You gotta go if you can't.
Get set. What a team!
Out of the gun, Tagovailoa. He gets it to the rangy tight end, Waller. And they were hoping for a little more on that one. Brought down well short of the first. It'll bring up fourth down. Trying to be a little too perfect there and hit right at the goal line. Continues into the end zone. It's a touchdown. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10.
Extend. Here we go. Good. Up. Medic. Go.
To throw is Fields. Moving to his right. Now he takes off. The ball comes out. And fortunately, this is going to get out of bounds, so possession does not change hands. A sigh of relief there. That was very nearly a turnover. Fortunate to see that one, Greg, get fumbled out of bounds.
And when that ball came loose, Mike, you could see the entire sideline kind of holds their breath. But they were able to take a little bit of an exhale as they saw that ball, fortunately for them, go out of bounds.
2nd down. It's Fields. A throw left side, taken in by Wilson. A great connection there. They're going to bring it down inside the 35-yard line. It's another big play in a game that's had its share. An even 40 yards.
At the 32-yard line.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10. They put Wilson in motion. A first down throw for Fields. Rush comes. They're setting up the screen. Now he's loose again. Out of bounds, but in business. They mark him down near the 2. It's another big play in a game that's had its share. And even 30 yards. So it took just 3 plays, but just like that, they have first and goal.
331, 331. Tonight.
That one broken up in the end zone. It's incomplete. Wow, the coverage excellent there. It'll bring up second and goal.
That was a perfectly timed hit, and I think it actually saved 6 points, Mike. He got there just as the ball did, and I think it was the contact that separated him from the ball.
They'll try it again from the 2. Second and goal.
Here we go. Tonight.
They'll try to run this one in. And he's got another one. Touchdown, New York. 3 touchdowns in this one. He now has 7 for the year. And make it 3 touchdowns now. Remember, he caught the one earlier. That his second rushing touchdown of the game.
And, Mike, this is what every offense is searching for out of the running back position. Can you impact the game equally on the ground as you can through the air? And that's exactly what this guy has done so far today.
Washington now to return it. Now an opening past the 30. And this will wind up working out well. He's going to take it up to the 40-yard line. Good return.
Dolphins take over first and 10 at their own 40-yard line.
They'll run this one straight ahead with H.A. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this third quarter of play. From the 42-yard line, here's second and 8. They're going to get this outside. This could be a double pass. Oh, he's got a man open, and it's caught. And it works to perfection. A double pass leading to a run into the end zone for a touchdown. So they're not level yet. A critical extra point attempt to follow.
That ties the game, 35-35. Jason Sanders to kick off for Miami.
All even. Fourth quarter, everything we've wanted. What's in store in the remaining time?
The Jets take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's first and 10.
Here we go. Out, let's go.
Pistol snap back to Fields. And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. Maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
We'll try again. It's second and 10. From the shotgun, it's Fields. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force third down.
all things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
Here we go.
Fields from the gun on third down. He manages to get the throw away and completes it. They get 14 on that hookup. Good for a Jets first down.
You get in these situations, third down, tie game, fourth quarter. I mean, this is really where your quarterback makes his money. You are going to put your faith and say, all right, what is the best play for this offense to execute? And the game really rests in the hands of your quarterback. And he continues to come up with these third down pickups and continues to extend this drive. He's got a shot to come away the hero and win this game here late.
It'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
Here we go, Slide. 331.
Fields now on second down. I had a defender draped all over him, incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a third down.
I got high standards for offensive players, but in this case, Mike, I think I'm giving all the credit to the defender. He timed that one up perfectly, and what could have been an easy play ends up as an incomplete.
Here we go.
They'll try to get this one on the ground. Possibly the play of the game right here. It is fourth down. Fields to throw for it. This is caught. He's got a long way to go.
Well, that play had no chance from the start. The running back was not even able to make it back to the original line of scrimmage. Give credit to that defensive line. That was an incredible effort, forcing that fourth down stop.
On first and 10, it's H.M. Can he get away? No! He's going to be taken down behind the line.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
Go ahead.
A shotgun snap for Tua. Quick throw, taken in, and he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain.
Really well done here by the defense, Mike, executing this zone defense, and they've got to be able to pattern read. You're not just going to drop back to a spot and just play like a robot. Based on what the receivers do off the line, the defenders had different rules of where their zones move to. Well, they had that one dialed in right from the jump, and they were able to stop that play really before it got started.
He was trying to get that one to Darren Waller. And it's going to bring up fourth down. Now Miami going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll discuss what's to come as fourth down is looming. Defensively, somehow they allow them to convert on fourth and long.
All right. Out, out. Out.
He's into space past the 25. And he will get into the end zone. Tyreek Hill. Touchdown Miami. His second touchdown of the afternoon. Sanders here for the extra point. He's got it. And the Dolphins will go up by 7.
Makes the score Dolphins 42, Jets 35.
So the lead is 7 now. Here in this fourth quarter, the tie has been broken. Let's see what happens on this kickoff.
The Jets take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
They'll come up for 1st and 10. The Dolphins going to use their final timeout here, and they'll get a chance to catch their breath over on the sideline. Here's 1st down.
Here we go. Green knife.
Working out of the gun, it's Fields. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And they will finally catch up to him and get him down. It's a big play when they needed it the most. 33 yards.
That's not the type of play that's going to end up on a lot of end-of-the-season highlight reels, Mike, but listen, sometimes those little check-down crossers produce some positive plays. Stay ahead of the chains.
Edwards. And he's going to be taken down, and that will take us to the 2-minute warning.
A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1 at the 23-yard line.
A good spot here, 2nd and a yard. They'll drop to throw. On the run to the right. Now he'll run. Carrying that ball loosely, and it is out. And the Dolphins come up with the turnover.
And there is the backbreaker, Mike. The one thing you can't have late in the ball game is a turnover. You already are up against the wall. You know you need a late score here to come back from behind, and let's give credit to this defense. They know they were a stop away from victory, and after forcing that late turnover, it looks like they're going to seal this one.
Zone end zone, it's Tua. Over the middle, it's taken in by Waddle. Into space. Inside the 20. And what an effort after the catch. He goes all the way. 97 yards. Touchdown, Miami.
And that should all but put this one away, Mike. And we've had some big plays throughout this game, but none bigger than that one right there. They score on the long touchdown, and that makes this a 2-possession game here late.
49, Jets 35. Jason Sanders to kick off for Miami.
After the touchdown, Myers is back to boot this one away.
The Jets take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
This is 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Now Fields. He'll air this one out for Watkins. That one broken up. It is incomplete. They tried the shot on 1st down. Couldn't connect. It'll bring up 2nd down.
Really nice job there of not only tracking the ball, but then putting yourself in position to make the play. And that's step 1. I promise you step 2 on that sideline. His secondary coach is saying, hey, next time you can get your hand on the ball, let's try to come away with that takeaway.
There's a throw right side. Going to be incomplete.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, like, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball. Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
On 4th down, Jack Browning is on to punt. Back deep, it's Tyreek Hill. Nearly a good one. And hit at the 6, but continues in the end zone. It's a touchback.
Ready. What?
A run here with Achane. And he's going to be taken down on the other side of the 50-yard line. It's another big play in a game that's had its share. It's a gain of 34.
1st and 10.
And this is the point of the game, Mike, where you really can start leaning on your run game and try to close this game out. You've got the lead, you're in the 4th quarter, and they're able to pop off a big run.
Ready. Ready, team.
Victory formation here as he's down to a knee. So a win here for the Dolphins. They get the home victory here in the division in the first of their 2 scheduled matchups. Another chance to go for the season sweep on the road later in the season. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olson and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. The Dolphins, home winners here as we say farewell from South Florida.
Yeah, yeah, huh? Let's go. Hey, hey, hey. Hey, hey, yeah. It's so fucking so right. It's so right. It's so fucking so right. One album is getting kinda hectic. Too many fans on me like I'm in Texas. 3 years deep now, keeping them guessing. 4-star hotel, what's for breakfast? 5 fingers, give you a blister. 6 at the wheel, you're 6 the mister. Give me your mama, I'ma kiss her. I said 6 rings on me like I'm in Pittsburgh. Motion maker, record breaker. 6 on my chest like an LA Laker. Black belt MC, call me master. 6 on the beat, it's a speaker blaster. just like a midi. Laugh to the bank, hit the gritty. Go and tell your mom that she really, really pretty. Yo, I called up your grandma. Said this the new age nostalgia. She said that last night she called ya. Said JVB is the future. Palace backpack, Nike snapback. Break truck, stop playing hack sack. All gas, whole lot of motion. Headbang, whiplash, past the moat train. Soft stuff, fits on 10. Yankee fitted, even in my bed. Small town boys up next to bat. JVB, make it get slapped. It's so rugged. So right. It's so right. It's so rugged. It's so right. It's so right.
Yeah, hey, down with my brothers.
High five! I'm Scott Hansen, and this is your Week 5 edition of the EA Sports Weekly Recap. Plenty to get you caught up on. Let's start in Detroit. The Lions at home to take on the Arizona Cardinals. And this is Jalen Naylor playing like street football. Everyone go deep, and this time it works. This is going to wind up as an 85-yard catch and run for the touchdown. The Cardinals use a late score to celebrate the come-from-behind victory. Next up, we go to Charlotte. We'll look in on the Panthers as they play host to the Atlanta Falcons. And this is Michael Penix. He's got the connection here. It's a 38-yard touchdown pass. The Falcons move to 4-1, looking good as they get the win here. Lastly, let's get down to Miami. The Dolphins taking on the Jets. And here's Jalen Waddle. We see so many of these, a run-pass option. They go for the pass, and it was the right decision. And it's about as long of a touchdown as you could possibly have. 98 yards for the score. That's a wrap. Until next time, I'm Scott Hansen. Good night from all of us at EA Sports.